Ow, Rob, that hurt!
Shut up, why didn't you win?
I'll tell you why I didn't win. I put an override in the system, any votes for me went to you.
Why would you do that, you fat lard?
God, fine, let's go outside.
You're coot.
Simon, you knew this was gonna happen.
What do you mean, young?
I'm trying to get out of this now, young. You're knee deep in crap. By the way, you owe me the election. I changed a few numbers here and there. So do you, Bob. Neither of you really won. The only person that really won is me and Coop. Isn't that great? The dummy and the dweeb are the only ones that actually made it. Ow! Ow!
Action.
Why?
Shattering Glass by Gail Giles, Rob Haynes is a new student at Beeville High School. He goes to extreme lengths with his buddies to make Simon Glass popular. It seems like a good idea at first, but it ends in a risky situation.
Hello, welcome to the Tire Show. Today we have 4 former students from Beeville High School here to tell us about their traumatic experience. Let's welcome Jeff Cooper. Woo!
Thanks for having me on the show, Tyler.
So Jeff, tell us about Thaddeus Stewart.
Oh, well, you can call me Coop, and we called him Young, or at least we used to.
Okay, you were saying?
Oh, well, we were great friends in high school, and he was smart, and he helped me with my homework a lot. He had a great career ahead of him as a writer, and he was really most likely to succeed.
So what happened to Young?
Well, after the incident, he refused legal help, and he went straight to prison.
So before you go, explain the events that led to this tragedy.
Well, Simon was the laughingstock of the school, and Rob had this crazy idea to make him popular. We all took part in transforming him, but Rob always had to be in control. If we tried to take matter into our own hands, he'd get aggressive. So the day Simon tried to get off on his own, Rob lost it.
Okay, Coop. Thanks for sharing with us today.
See ya.
Our next guest is Ronna Perry.
Thanks for having me on the show, Tyra.
So tell us about your relationship with Young.
Well, we dated our senior year, and we got really close, but Rob seemed to have other plans.
What do you mean?
It was part of Ron's plan to make Simon popular. He wanted Simon to be class favorite, and apparently for that to happen, I had to be his date to a favorite stance. So Young went behind my back with Devin Mahone while I was on vacation.
What happened when you got back?
I found out from others that he cheated on me, and I confronted him about it. He tried to make me forget about it, but he had already made his choice. Well, Rob made his choice for him.
So did you end up going to the favorite stance with Simon?
I did end up going to the dance with Simon because he's the only one that wouldn't lie to me.
Thanks for the insight, Ronna.
You're welcome.
Next we have Young. So Young, how long have you been in jail?
About 10 years now.
Okay. Do you think you deserve to be in prison?
Yeah.
How do you feel that Rob's free all these years and you've been in prison?
I guess we're all imprisoned in different ways, you know.
How would you feel if you had to see Rob again?
I wouldn't mind. I want him to know that what he did was wrong, and running away isn't going to solve anything.
Thanks for sharing. Bye. And our final guest for tonight is Rob Haynes.
Woo! Hey, Tyra.
So why do you think you're here today?
I'm not sure.
We're here to discuss the incident at your former high school.
I prefer not to talk about it.
This is a talk show,
Okay.
so talk.
I'll tell you what really happened that night.
Last book of shattering glasses in my locker. I got some pieces of this.
Hey man, what you got there?
Hey, what I got, now yours.
These last shattering glass book, get 'em.
Still got it. It's mine.
Take 5 minutes so you can short time out. Oh, sorry, Dan.
Yeah, it's your bad boy. Go in the corner.
Okay, should I be right here? Can you see me good? It's all good?
Okay.
Hello,
Yeah.
world.
How long do I wait till like I?
Well, you fat lord, what you doing? Okay. Come on, guys.
Hello, welcome to the Tire Show. Today we have...
In Shattering Glass by Gail Giles, Rob Haynes is...
Okay, we started. You guys laughing. There was like, eh.
No, actually I didn't.
Oh, shut up! Get out of here!
You.
Not funny.
Hello, welcome to the Tire Show. Today we have 4 sporting...
disturbing attack at school caught on tape. A boy beaten unconscious as other students stand by and watch.
It makes you sick to your stomach, really.
This is 13-year-old Austin McDaniel, the 8th grader you see here getting pounded in this video taken at Benjamin Rush Middle School. Watch as a 15-year-old classmate in the white t-shirt slams Austin to the ground and punches him relentlessly.
It was horrifying. He is very close to the office, very close to a classroom. Not one teacher, no one helps him.
His mother claims the school let her son down. They never called 911 and waited too long to call her.
My son sat at the school with a head concussion and other injuries for an hour and 12 minutes before they called.
Beyond that, she says the school never alerted other parents or students about the attack. They simply swept it under the rug, she says. And 11 days later,
Right here.
Austin's friend Logan got beat up too. He thinks it was a retaliation.
You have to watch your back and make sure nobody's gonna attack you.
Their parents say it shouldn't have to be that way, so now they're suing the school in hopes officials will do a better job at stopping bullying.
This is a complete lack of supervision. It's a complete lack of watching what's going on in front of you. It's just every parent's worst nightmare.
A nightmare no one should have to go through.
You go to bed every night seeing that video in your head, and you wake up every morning watching that video in your head.
You just feel like nobody looks out for you or anything.
A recent study cited over 800,000 incidents of school violence in 1 year. How can our schools reduce violence and better protect our students? Hello, everyone, and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Robert Trainum. We're here on location in our nation's capital, and joining me is Eric Gordon, CEO of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District and board member for the Council of the Great City Schools. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
So we hear this over and over and over again about how we need to better protect our kids in schools. Why is this such a pressing issue, and why do we continue to have this conversation?
Well, you know, schools are still one of the safest places in our country.
It is, really?
Absolutely, but it doesn't mean that we're immune to all the things that we see in the country. And so it's really important that we not only help our young people develop skills that prevent these kinds of issues from happening, but that we also think about proactive strategies to make sure that our kids are safe and in supportive environments.
And so what is the solution? Why can't we figure out what the answer is? We know what the question is. Why can't we find the answer?
We actually know that nothing can absolutely prevent every kind of issue, but we also know there's a great deal that can be done, and in Cleveland we're focusing on what we call the conditions for learning. We actually explicitly teach our kids social and emotional learning skills that help them to find proactive ways to solve problems and challenges when they occur, instead of resulting to more reactive kinds of responses that create violence.